All right. Hello. Welcome. Just making sure I have all my tabs up correctly. Welcome. Happy Friday, because today is Friday, right? Yes, today is Friday. I feel a little tired, sort of at the end of the week. But I have gotten my writing done for for yesterday. So, and I'm, as you can see, I am definitely ahead of the game. I have today's sticky, and then I think I have like 2 or 3 more for what was originally supposed to be sort of like April's. So I'm definitely way ahead of the game in terms of like drafting word-wise. So I may spend the last week and a half of April editing rather than drafting. We'll have to kind of see. Yeah. Megan, that's a very good way to describe it. I was stumbling over how to describe the two hotel destinations. I was like, it's not sandstone, and I can't just say like, warm marble versus cold marble because they're in terms of like color warmth. Anyway, for those of you who are not looking at the thumbnail or don't have the anyway, let me present, share screen, window, hotels. Here we go. So this is the poll picture for today. Picture poll. Which Camp NaNoWriMo Conference destination would you choose for a venue of like where you would like a writing conference to be held? But I like the way that Megan has said this. Opulent sort of on the left and modern on the right. I think that's a good way to describe it. But yeah. So I feel like this also is like maybe somewhere more arid. And this is maybe somewhere more humid. Maybe. Or more I don't know, because they could both be urban. So I don't really know. Anyway, but which hotel would you choose? Which hotel venue would you choose for the lovely hotel destination? Anyway, Becca says hello. Hello. Welcome. Becca, did all of your have been putting them off because I don't want to do them tasks this morning? Nice. So now you can just concentrate on finishing up this week's schoolwork. Woohoo! That is exciting indeed. Very exciting. Michaela says hi. Hi, hello, welcome. Diamond says, hey everyone, how's your Friday afternoon? I'm working on my last part to the horror mysteries texting story today. Nice. Becca says, I'm going to go with the one on the left. Excuse me, I did have coffee. Even though there are no chairs shown, you would imagine that they would have more neck support than the one on the right. And at your age, I need neck support. Yeah, so like maybe one of those heavy duty, I don't know, would they have heavy duty like wicker chairs? Somehow I don't think that quite fits the vibe, but maybe it does. I don't know. Maybe in the outdoor balconies they would have the heavy duty wicker chairs. But yeah. Love the hair and the shirt today. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Megan says, hello, I'm having a good couple of past couple of days. So you're hoping that translates into creativity today. Yay! Megan says, I love everything that's pretentious. So the one on the left. Yeah. Ooh, some high-backed velvet cushioned chairs. Yeah. Like maybe, see, I don't know if like the heavy-duty antique sort of like when you say the high-backed velvet cushion chairs, I'm thinking my brain goes to like old European antique, like an antique chair that has like the really heavy patina on them. You would imagine with those arches, the decor would be high-backed velvet chairs as well. Yeah. So should we real quick Google high back velvet chair and see see if we can find one real quick that would fit in. Nope. Where is it? Chrome tab. I feel like this is close. Can you see this? No, you can't. Okay, let me zoom in. I feel like this one is close, but also like I'm not sure that the colors are quite right, but it feels close. Should I, these all look very modern. Should I should put in antique. Ooh, that one would be fun. That one would be very fun. Maybe put images rather than shopping. Some of these don't look quite right. This one is more right, I guess, like what my head was imagining. This just looks somehow not quite right either. But there are definitely some options in here that I think would be good. But there's probably a term that I'm missing that would be the right term to add to have the right kind of. Should we type in throne? maybe a little bit more appropriate for the opulence of the hotel destination. Maybe. These are interesting, but I feel like would not offer as much back and arm support. The ones with like it's just those sort of like weird curly Q. But yeah, yes, Becca, everyone gets a throne. That's the way it should be. Right? Oh well. Yes. Elizabeth says, just popping in for a minute. Happy sprints, everybody. Happy sprints to you. And hopefully you didn't have any damage from the hail and weather up in Maine on Wednesday. I think that was Wednesday. That was kind of what was on your mind, the antique chairs. Yes. Elizabeth says, I like the hotel on the right for vacation, but the one on the left for a writing conference is more atmospheric. True. As long as I can lean my head back on something, you'd be good. Gotcha. But yes, I like the idea of everybody gets a throne in the one on the left. Yeah. So, all right. That is, and so far it seems like everybody has chosen the left for the writing conference. At least on my end, that's what's showing up. So seems like we are all in agreement. Anyway, I'm trying to remember. Oh, so we may or may not be getting a new fridge soon. Not sure. The light bulb in the refrigerator section burned out. And by burned out, I mean it melted, like there's scorch marks, not on the wires, but on the glass part inside where the wires connect back again. So that is just like scorched black. And we had some extra appliance bulbs. So when I went to screw one in, if I tightened it all the way, it was not on. But if I tried to unscrew it just a little bit to make sure it was making contact, it got hot immediately. And kept flickering on and off. So, I'd rather not have an electrical fire inside my fridge. That would not be not be the ideal thing. So at the moment we did stick a little thermometer in, and the fridge is still holding temperature. So we may be looking to either replace that socket or just potentially getting a new fridge. Not sure. We shall find out once we see one, how much the sockets cost versus the whole fridge, and whether or not the sockets can be easily replaced, either by ourselves or by a technician who knows what they're doing, for less than the price of a fridge. Okay, I pulled the koala. So we have the koala for today. Spirit has a plan. Yes, I did. I muted. I must have accidentally hit something. Megan and Becca. No, I think it's mine. If it's mine. I somehow must have clicked the mute button, or I clicked something on my keyboard accidentally and it magically did the muting. But it was me. 'Twas me. My bad. We have the koala today. Here he is. So in nature, the koala moves slowly through the branches of the eucalyptus tree, leisurely chewing the leaves, reminding us that life is not a race or a competition. Chasing around after every distraction can keep us from recognizing that we have all we need and that the spirit will always be there with gifts to sustain us. You are being asked to trust that by moving slowly, with faith in the abundance that is everywhere, surrendering to a power greater than yourself, you will be able to experience the manifestation of your desire. As you take your time enjoying the riches available to you right now, sitting peacefully, you begin to radiate the joy and abundance that you seek. The Spirit is here to help you discover happiness, pleasure, and contentment, all gifts that are yours now and in the future. Have faith and trust in the Spirit's plan for you, and you know that you are loved and cherished. There we go. So there is our koala friend. I can't tell if it's a full laurel wreath above its head. But yeah, it's a good one. So you don't have to move fast. Get what you want. It's okay to take time to do it, and making sure to experience joy along the way, which is nice. Love that. What a great message, right? Yes. Laura, hello, at the park right now. Ooh, nice. At the dog and children park, or at the children's park, or just the dog park, or just a park for you? So there's so many park options. It's one of the nice things about living someplace where there are parks, is that you can enjoy them. Becca said, Laura. Laura says, Becca. Megan says, hi, Laura. Enjoy the park. Yes. Please do enjoy. Okay. All right, I'm pulling up and resizing the document and also getting up my word tracker. All right, that's up. So I need a timer though. Again, you would think that I would have done this before and be comfortable and have everything ahead of time. But no. Just make sure that all my volumes are where they're supposed to be. Yes. All right. You went to the dog park first, but now we're at the children's park. Gotcha. With the nieces. Stacy says, hello. Hello. Welcome. Elizabeth says, with that perfect card for the day, I have to get going. Enjoy the day. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get started. So 1, save your document if you've already been working today. If not, now is a perfect time to get up whatever document or documents you think you might be working on. 2 is to make sure you have something to hydrate with and go ahead and take a sip. So cheers. 3, straighten your spine or roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, I need to finish this line because. Okay. I think that will do. I think that will do for now, for that sprint. Oh no, Becca had the volume up way too high. Sorry. Yeah, my water ones are a lot more quiet, I think. With the running water sounds. Sorry. That one is a bit loud. How'd I do? I should see. Okay. Just barely over 1,000. Okay. Oh, I hit undo. There we go. There we go. All right. I should also put back up the picture poll, just in case you have not had a chance to vote for which hotel / venue would you like to have the writing conference in. The one on the left or the one on the right, as Megan put it, opulence versus modern. I think that's how she put it. Let's see. So Kate came in. Hello, Kate. Welcome. Today you're going to be working on a few different chapters, jumping from one to another. Ideas keep fluttering in your mind, and it's in book 2 of the fantasy series that you're working on. Exciting. Cool Gamer is here. Hello, everybody. Hello. How are you? And Tessa is here. Hello. Long time no write. Trying to get back into writing again. It's exciting. I'm so glad you're here. Becca says hello. Or not Becca. CB. Like all the names keep stacking up in my brain. CB says hello. Just up from a nap, and you need to sort out dinner and start writing. Nice. Tessa says it's been almost 2 years since you wrote more than an email, starting with your blog and writing prompts and a little small goal for Nano. Fantastic. That's a good way to start. Diamond finished the last part of your horror mystery texting story. So now you're going to be relaxing the next sprint and thinking of cool ideas. For Sunday, you're going to be doing a fantasy texting story, and you're excited for that one. That is exciting. Let's see. Megan says, Tessa, so good to see you. Yes. Kate says, I was reading over the chapter, and you're going to be writing on that chapter in the next sprint. Gotcha. Becca is almost finished with your discussion post responses. Yay! You should be able to do that in an additional 5 to 10 minutes, and then on to the main assignment. What is your main assignment this week? Tessa says hi to Megan and thanks. Becca says there was a lot of reading and videos to watch this week, so it feels weird to just be starting the assignment on Friday. Yeah, because yours are normally due on Sunday. Is that right? I know your future says got in right as the sprint started, couldn't remember where you stopped, and reread the whole time. Gotcha. I've done that before. All right. So I'm trying to think if there was anything. I don't think so. Anyway, okay, so this the poll is going to stay up through this second sprint, and then after the second sprint, we will end the poll. So, also, second sprint is the self-promo sprint. So if you have something that you want to do some promo on, please make sure that you do so during the second sprint. So that means if you have a YouTube channel, Twitch channel, Etsy store, Amazon author page, websites, blogs, social media handles, etc., that are writing adjacent, please let us know where to find you. Also, remember that if you do not have a Blue Ridge of Power, you will not be able to post direct links. That being said, especially if you have books out soon, books out recently, or books on sale, let us know where to find your books. Becca says it's basically a paper, but with visuals. Okay, so like a business report of sorts. Gotcha. Okay. Megan says, I mainly listen to listen to the responses. I mainly fiddled with my music while trying to come up with ideas. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right. I do need to swap the laundry over this sprint, so because I can hear that the dryer has stopped. 1, make sure that you save your document. Save. 2, make sure that you take a sip of whatever it is you're hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten spine or roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break, or if you need to swap the laundry or get something to eat, whatever it is, make sure you're taking care of yourself as you write. Here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. I started that sprint catching up a little bit in one of the journals that I had forgotten to update for a while. But I also got part of a scene done. 728. So not bad. Highlight where I'm leaving off. I also swapped the laundry over. So all in all, very productive. Very productive. Also, don't forget to do your self promo, and I'm going to pop up the picture poll one last time so that you have an opportunity to vote if you have not already done so. Megan says, do you need some new music? Check out this awesome playlist I created. And here is the Substack link to 10 feminist jams to annoy Ben Shapiro. Or you can check out all of the things that Megan does on the internet. And here's the link tree for that. Becca says, my book, The Dream Guy, goes on sale April 30th. But the ebook pre-order is already here. And here's the link for that. Exciting. Funky Sai is here and is excited to see Tessa. CB says, my links are in my basic info page on the YouTube channel under the name CB394. Diamond says, I'm going to be reading a fantasy book on the next sprint. Ooh, do you have a particular one picked out? Do you want to share with what it is? Becca says, I set up all the formatting for the assignment. That way I can just fill it all in with the research. Yes. Good. Becca says, I did laundry yesterday. I hated it, but also loved it afterwards when everything was clean. Yeah, we did most of it yesterday. We had 2 loads left to wash. And they were essentially like towels and the little rugs for the bathroom and things like that. So things that take longer to dry. So that's what we have to do today. And yeah. Megan says, I again fiddled with music, but I also stared at my blank document and thought about what I might want to write on it. Did you find anything interesting in the archives when you looked up scandals? Just the word scandal. Funky Sai says, came in late, but got a tiny bit done. Excellent. Good. Now it's time for coffee. Yes. Tessa says, hey, Funky, missed you guys. I might also have to go get like something caffeinated from the kitchen, but I've already I've had one coffee already today. So I don't necessarily need more. Okay, anyway, sorry, I accidentally took that away. Mostly religious stuff in terms of the scandals. What about corruption? Or sort of like, or cheating? I don't know, because you could have some cheating that wouldn't necessarily be like adultery. It might be more of like somebody cheated somebody else out of property, or you could always look up the word fraud. I don't know if that would bring up a different sort of stuff. CB got through 96 words and you're still working on dinner. Nice. It's called Pick the Second Male Lead on Wattpad. Nice. I wonder if it's one of the sort of like transmigration rebirth stories. Megan says, mainly searching book titles. It's slow to search the contents of the book. Gotcha. Okay. In the meta info. Gotcha. Oh, goodness. Tessa says, oh, I lost contact with everyone due to being hacked. Oh, I didn't know that. Goodness gracious. Yeah, that would be frustrating. Thog says, you found the right ratio of matcha to oat milk and maple syrup. Ooh, to clone the Starbucks drink. Okay, it's a lowercase t, so I'm assuming teaspoon of matcha, 1 cup of oat milk, and syrup to taste. That does sound good. I have matcha. I do not have oat milk, and I just ran out of the lactose-free whole milk. So I have to go to the store anyway, but I have plenty of creamer. But I don't have any like syrup flavors either. I have honey, but that's not not quite what the do we have any maple syrup anymore? I think we might have a little bit. Becca also says yum to this. Yes. CB says, I switched an online grocery shop from Thursdays to Tuesdays and did a small Amazon grocery shop for tomorrow to save you having to go and deal with humans. That's, yes. Saving the interactions for when you have energy and time is a good thing. Thog says you can use honey or agave if you like. I will have to try it. Maybe not oat milk, but maybe. I mean, I've made matcha lattes myself at home. Have I ever trying to figure out if I have ever done a maple oat milk at Starbucks, and I don't think I have. I think I tried the brown sugar oat milk thing and did not like it. But CB says I have no idea what matcha is. It's powdered green tea. If you get the ceremonial matcha, it is like it's a very specific anyway, ceremonial grade is usually not on the market for a price that normal people can afford. Let's just say that. Because I can't remember, because white tea, I think, is the budding leaves versus green teas once they've gotten a little bigger, matured a little bit more. But there is a specific process of like how much shade is provided to make the ceremonial versus like the normal. So like there's a very, very specific way that ceremonial matcha is made and grown. But yeah, it's very finely powdered green leaves. So little tea. Big tea is way too much. Unless you're making like a ginormous jug, right? Which is usually what I make. Green tea also has not been fermented like black tea leaves. True. Yes. Yes. Funky says to Tessa, I think Mel put your new account in the chat. So hopefully you can get contact back to everybody. My self-promo is just that if you are not subscribed, please subscribe. We're going to end our poll, and 88% of you say we would choose this left hotel as the writing conference venue with our high-backed velvet chairs that we talked about earlier. Everybody gets a throne. Yes. Okay, so let's go into a third sprint. And let's do the Babbling Brook. Okay, I think everything is all set up. So 1, save your document. 2, Make sure you take a sip. Cheers. Three, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back in the posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4 is make sure that if you need a break, take a break. So save, sip, stretch, and snack if you need it. 30 minutes. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Had to put my hair up. It was just too. Then the hairband is no longer doing a whole lot. How we doing? Is that a good sprint? That feel pretty good? We get something done. I have moved on to the next section of the story. And I got 900 words that time. Okay, so I can move that blue sticky, which is great. All right, how'd we do? Let's see. CB was asking if high schools still have valedictorians, or is that just colleges? I find that that's more common in high schools than in colleges anymore. I think at this point, a lot of colleges have dropped this because it's not so easy to calculate like a specific ranking anymore. So they generally just give honors rather than a specific numerical ranking. And I initially thought you were talking about colleges rather than high schools. So this was my response here was in specifically to colleges. But Funky Sai says ours had valedictorians and we were regular high school. We did too. And ours was also generally the people who stood up to speak during the graduation ceremony were generally the ones who had speeches were generally the top three in the class. And I would know because I had to do that. I was number 3. So, but ours was really weird because there was like a 2-year span where they changed how they calculated. And they went based purely on numerical, and rather than there's like a numerical bonus that you got for AP and honors, but it was also like it was not what it had traditionally been. They were trying out a new ranking system. Anyway, so they did the ranking, and then they realized, oops, we're going to have to change this because our top 5 were special ed kids who didn't take any normal academic classes other than like art. And so they took the top 5, which were all those sort of shelter-in-place special ed students, out in order to get to our proper new numerical grading. Funky, you do not have a you don't have a wrench, so you can't put direct links in. Let me fix that. Okay. Well, there may have been something that YouTube caught as like a censor thing. Okay, so try it now. See if it works with your now new shiny blue wrench. Anyway, your little cousin was her year's Ducks medalist. Does this mean second place, silver medal or something? there was some talk about the hack that Tessa had and sort of how things have been, and trying to get Tessa back into the chat groups. NCB revealed it was a character who's graduating from a military academy, which means that it might be, rather than like valedictorian, it might be by military ranking rather than by like numerical, something like that. Funky and Tessa are still trying to figure out how to get Tessa into the group. Some debate about which search engine is your preferred search engine. Diamond says, so far my story is going good and it's giving me a little idea that I can put into my texting chatting story. Ooh, yay. I'm glad. Megan likes Ecosia because it plants trees for the searches that you make. And also talked with a friend for a bit and worked on coming up with ideas for your next post. Funky goofed off. Sabrina, hello, welcome. Came in late and wrote 636 words. That's fantastic. Becca didn't get as much done as you would like, but it's only noon there. Yes, indeed. Francis hopped in with your little froggy avatar to boop the like button. Brain. Fucky says, unfair, you can time travel. CB got 301 words. Okay, so this Dux medalist means top student. Nice. Okay, so here is the handle that Tessa is currently using on Instagram. This was the one that was hacked. So if you see Tessa writes full time, do not interact with it because that's the one that's hacked. Welcome. We'll get it all figured out eventually. All right. Are y'all up for one more 25? She says, as she plans to do a 25 and just kind of hopes you'll roll with it. Because that's how we're doing. That is what I'm planning. Anyway, let me get the other beach timer. Scroll it to the 25 mark if I can. All right. I have no idea if we're on third or fourth sprint. I don't know. We're on a sprint. Okay. Anyway, let's do this. 1, save your document. 2, make sure you take a sip. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for the posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. How was that? Hopefully it was good. Still working on the same section of story now as the sprint before. That was a much better sprint. Got 1,200. Okay. Save. How do we do? Tessa is successfully back into the Instagram chat group. And what a week you've had. You're now changing passwords on just about everything. The hackers are getting much smarter. Be careful. You thought you were interacting with a friend. Yeah. Yeah, enable the two-factor authentication when you can. Authentication? I'm not sure which one. Keiko made it. Hello, welcome. And the chat finally showed up after 3 minutes. Oh, goodness. That is a long time. Funky got a little bit more traction on your writing that time. Good. Becca says, I almost finished the first section. I'm still going, but going. Progress is progress. CB has been proofreading the chapter you already written. Gotcha. Serena was very distracted. You were way too tired to write if you're being honest with yourself. Well, sometimes it just takes rest. So you've started posting the chapters. Good. Part of Serena wants you to take the laptop to bed, but that'll just lead to you sleeping or staying up all night being distracted by the internet. Keiko just got off of work, and it looks like you're going to have some drama soon in store. Oh, no. Well, be sure to keep us curious gossip mongers in the loop. All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and call it here. We're going to save the manuscript, save the word tracker, save the outline. We are all good to go. So I will see y'all on Sunday. If I don't, I will see you on Monday. So thank you again, and have a great rest of your day. And may the words be ever flowing from your brain to your paper, right? There's not a real good modification of that popped into my brain. So, yeah. All right. Thank you very much. I will see y'all soon. Bye. Don't forget to save.